He's always quickest to the breakdown, so effective in this aspect of the game.
Hello and welcome to At the Breakdown here at Bath Rugby. I'm David Flatman and this is Simon, my incredibly useful friend from Green Flag. We're here to meet Bath Rugby Club captain Stuart Hooper. Simon will give him a full vehicle health check, and while he does so, I'll be grilling him about all things rugby. So let me take you back a bit, Stu. End of last season, last May at the Stoop, winner takes all against Harlequins, and you lost out by 1 point. How do you recover from that?
I think for us it pretty much started then, because we had the cup final after that against Northampton, so we had to pick ourselves up, but it was pretty raw in the change room, it was pretty tough, and coming back in for this pre-season it's very much a case of, well, you know, what could we have done to have made up that point? I think the first thing we recognised wasn't necessarily from that game. You can pick up a point in any of the other preceding 21 games, so really put an emphasis on how we can be at our best every game and take every opportunity to get league points.
Round three's just been and gone, and you registered a pretty incredible victory against the old rivals Leicester Tigers. First, just tell me what it was like to be on the field with things going that well against such a big team.
We had a great day at the Rec. It was a record crowd for us. It was really a special day.
Bath had taken Tigers to the cleaners. A ruthless, relentless battering today.
You actually nilled Leicester, and if it's not the only time they've ever been nilled in the Premiership, it's one of the only times they've ever been nilled.
I think what a nil says to me is that you know, there's a real desire to defend. If we'd come off that pitch and we'd won, you know, 45-12 or 45-15, it still would have been a very good victory for us. And there was occasions where we probably could have conceded a try, but the guys stepped up, and the guys really, you know, showed that they do care, and they do care about keeping the line intact, and they do care about each other and the club.
George Ford, of course, playing fly half, is going to be an integral member of the team, but he seems to be the guy that the team is almost built around. He's playing every single minute he can. He's playing exceptionally well. Yeah,
George is obviously a big player for us. He's, despite his young age, he's a senior player amongst us, and he dictates the way we play on the weekend, really. There's other guys there around him who allow him to do that. You know, obviously the forwards who win the ball, but then guys in the back line like Kyle had a fantastic game, stepping up and providing another option. You know, teams who only have one option in attack generally will get shut down pretty quickly. You know, we've got guys like Kyle and JJ who can step up and play that first receiver role. Really puts the opposition in a bit of a quandary, you know, which way they're going to play, which way they're going to attack, are they going to kick, are they going to run?
Now let's talk about Sam Burgess. He's a rival's imminent, absolute superstar of the world game in rugby league.
I think he's an unbelievable athlete. He's one of the best rugby league players in the world. So for him to want to come here and add to our team, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about helping him learn. I'm excited about learning from him as well. You know, if they've competed at a super high level, the very highest level, and won things at the very highest level, there's going to be crossover in the way that leadership works, in the way that how's the culture. You know, in Australia, how do you cope with the pressure in these situations? Those things, it's all transferable, and you know, can't wait to sit down and chat with him.
Now, looking forward to this weekend, a new challenge entirely, Northampton Saints.
Franklin's Gardens is one of the best places to go and play in the Premiership. The surface is fantastic, the crowd are always very vocal. They're obviously very, very physical, but they've got the ability to score tries from anywhere. You know, the guys through their back line, the power runners of, you know, Burrell and PC.
And Burrell will pick it off for the easiest of scores.
But then someone like George North, who's got unbelievable amount of pace, skill, but also a big guy. So there's threats that they can score from anywhere, but we feel like we've got opportunities against them as well, and we'll be looking to impress that on them.
Stu, thanks, mate. Good luck to you.
Always good chatting to you, Dave. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Rugby, let's have a look at the contenders for Green Flag Forward of the Month. So it's time to talk about the prestigious Green Flag Forward of the Month award.